All right, boys. So I found this game on the ladder yesterday night, and I was giving it a little cheeky gander because whenever I see high elo level players, I'm always keeping an eye open just so I've got cheeky casts. This content creation doesn't come for free, you know. Robot's rooting for my boy Bob Enjoyer, who is some people think is Kevin. A lot of people think this guy's Kevin. I still think it's Mini Malt. I still think it's Mini Malt. Or Keister. Or Colleen. Or anybody. But he's going up against Big Ungurs. Now, I've played this matchup plenty of times in my previous days as a Dutch main. And I'm not going to lie, it's not easy for Dutch. It is not easy for Dutch. You feel like you try and... As Dutch, you feel like you should be out-booming your opponent, but Germany's tempo in H3 is just insane. They've got H2 options as well. They can semi FF, semi like Ulan FF. They can. I remember getting absolutely trounced once in this matchup by Kaiser Klein. Crack shot in a War Dog. Interesting. This guy's got a big booty, by the way. God damn, this guy likes him Dunkin' Donuts. I like him chunky. I like him large. I like him chunky. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry, before I got distracted by big butts. I cannot lie. Kaiser Klein started Ulan raiding and then followed it up with Doppelsodners. He literally went Doppelsodner Ulan against me and absolutely wrecked me. And I'll always remember that matchup because it was the day I just realized that it's just a bad matchup. Like it's just not a bad matchup, but it's just a very difficult matchup for Dutch. A very difficult matchup for Dutch. Nice 75 food though. That's pretty good. Even though it's going to come after his age up, and he's got a very, very fast 14 Vil age up here. He did get some food treasures earlier, so look at this age up time. Imagine if he got the full benefit of that treasure as well. So 2 minute 22 or so age up there. He's going to be happy with that. That food's going to help towards his next bank. Going to be picking up the rest of his wood that he needs. Actually, it looks like he's picked up a wood treasure as well because he's got enough crates on the floor there for more than 100. So, yeah. Very nice. So, yeah, really, really good start for Dutch. And just aging up super early, just gets their tempo rolling a lot quicker, gets the H2 cards coming in faster, which is so important. Another 45 wood for Bob and Joy. He's going to be, again, wood and food, just insane for Dutch. I mean, and gold for the villager timing when they age up. So, yeah, just loads of treasures. This Dutch player has been insane right now. Ungurs, much slower age up, but that is Germany for you. Probably going to see double TP. We got the TP in transition already. And, yeah, he's waiting for the next TP. I was going to say, we don't see a market, so he's got an early. He's gone for a very early TP. That's probably why his age up's quite sluggish. So he's gone for, yeah, this is you know, every time I say this, you know, every time there's a map with a safe TP line, you know, top players are always going to go greedy for the TP eco. So yeah, he'll do that. He'll age up. He'll get Stagecoach in very, very quickly. I do feel like it's fine to get early Stagecoach, but honestly, the moment people get Stagecoach, they neglect XP. Oh wow, and that was like literally frame perfect amount of XP that came in there as soon as that got built. That is sexy as fuck. People seem to forget that when you do Stagecoach, you do get a buff to the TP, that the amount of XP that gets generated. And I feel like people neglect XP as soon as they get Stagecoach. They just forget about it. And I feel like, you know, it's fine. It's fine when you get Stagecoach. It's fine keeping your TPs on XP. It's absolutely fine. If anything, it's good. Got Hell Boober. One of the, probably the sexiest skin in the game. Hell Booba. Yeah, classic free settler wagons coming in first. We do see the market. He's just been super, super greedy. Super, super greedy. We might not even see a stable. We might not even see any early barracks or stable. We might just see pure, like, greed, naked FF. I would not be surprised. And it looks like that's probably going to be the case. What's the next shipment going to be? 700 gold. Yeah, we're gonna see such a greedy FF, and the only way Dutch really counter this is by going starting stable, which he is doing, which is nice. But of course, he gets 3 Oolons with each shipment, so he's going to be able to somewhat defend against the starting cav from Dutch. Getting a nice early 8 pikeman would be the play here. That would be a really nice play here. 700 woods coming in. His second card's going to be the bandwagon. Four banks. Oh, wow. Already getting in Greatcoat. Obviously a little bit worried about the potential raiding. He hasn't scouted a stable. But he's still getting Greatcoats anyway. Probably a bit of a instinct reaction just against this civilization in general. Looks like he's going to get a nice, comfortable 5 Hussars. Always a sign of a good Dutch player. It's thanks to all those early treasures. Really, really helped him set up early, get the banks up a lot early. And, yeah, really, really nice. Could almost get 6, actually, if it was possible. Yeah, so really, really nice play there by Dutch. Perfect macro. Perfect macro. Still getting treasures. 60 coin here. And then, obviously, the added, 16 XP and 16 coin for each treasure guardian killed there. So really, really nice treasure at this stage of the game. Likewise, on the other side of the map, picking up 100 food. So both these guys picking up really nice treasures there, using their units in H2. Going to be picking up a villager as well. Bob Enjoyer is going to be bobbing along to that. Nice, picking up another. Wow, look at this, 100 XP. Because if 2 TPs wasn't enough, he wants 100 XP treasure and using those Oolons that he gets for free, may I mention. Germany, good civ. Ungurs, already in age 3. Got that fast age up card. That fast age up option. He's got double TP eco. He's getting that stable down. Look at this. Just look at it. It is scary. Doesn't want to trade there. But even with his Explorer there as well, he could trade relatively even with a bit of TC fire as well. But wants to keep them all alive. Dutch has done a decent job. All things considered, he's done the best he can. He's picked up a villager. He's caused a little bit of eco disruption. You know, he's got all his 4 banks down really quickly. So he's done. You know, both players done a really good job. Really nice builds right now from both sides. This could have done a little bit of better herding though. I have to say that's quite a vulnerable herd there. Whilst Germany's is much more safe. Doesn't have a particularly safe next herd though. We're talking about over here or over here. Whilst Dutch, they do have berries, but again, that's probably their only herd here as well, which is a little bit safer, but look at the macro here. He almost can't afford the infrastructure to get the population for it down. 8 scums has already come in. We'll probably see something like 3 war wagons next. Could even see a mercenary shipment. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, going to decide to build 5 war wagons. Bob Joy only just aging up now, but it's not even 9 minutes yet. And look, he's in his base with skirmishers already. This German build, man, is so good. Like, and because you can just defend well because, like, they get 3 Oolons. So, and wow, that Explorer, look how much damage that Explorer just soaked up. Wow, that Explorer was like MVP there. Those Hussars should have been on the skirmishers, but because he clicked attack move, they just most of them went on that 620 HP Explorer. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Really nice play by Ungurs to have his Explorer in, and that's why you always have your Explorer there, because those skirmishers should have been dead. Those skirmishers should have been dead. Keeping villagers forced inside his TC. Yes, he's going to lose a couple of skirmishers, but look, they take 3 shots to kill. Oh, no. Wait, do they take 3 shots or 2 shots to kill? Surely it's 2 shots. Oh, no, they have rangers this, so it takes 3 shots to kill a veteran skirmisher. Such a waste of time, you know, that many villagers being inside a TC. So inefficient. Waste of an Explorer over here as well. That was just the Explorer well out of position. That's just farming 45 XP and he achieves nothing. Doesn't soak any damage. Doesn't get a snare. So Dutch getting a little bit flustered right now. But he is up in score. Again, forced for some berries. This herd has... I don't know if it's been back herding or what, but this herd has not been going the way he wants it. It's even walking backwards now. In these type of games, back herds like that can be the difference between winning or losing. Really, really, really desperate. We've got classic Skirm Goon on either side. Germany's going to try and farm some villagers. Definitely worthwhile. But okay, Dutch have kind of stabilized now, which is always really important in this matchup. They always want to kind of stabilize and let their banks boom. Let them do the burr in for them. Usually you really want that thousand wood shipment, but it's very difficult to fit that in, and because if you fit that in, you just lose so much tempo and you just get completely jumped by Germany. But you really do want to send that in at some point if you can. Interesting that he does have the advanced artillery in this matchup. I probably wouldn't agree that having advanced arsenal in this matchup is particularly any good. Germany aren't known for their overly big FI builds unless you're the legendary great Scythe. Cypher. Okay, 5 Hussars coming in. I think he does have veterancy, right? Yeah, he does have veteran Hussars. So you're going to see a classic Huss switch. He makes 5, gets veterancy, and then ships 5. The classic Hussar switch. But I don't think that's going to be that good against that many war wagons. I think he should focus on just massing more skirmishers and Reuters right now. Because that's a scary amount of Hussars. There is another herd over here as well, which he's trying to herd in, which is nice. Certainly safer than Ungurs herds. But he's diving in for it with the Uhlans. They see the Reuters, and they are going to back up. Oh, that's going to be a dead Vil. That is going to be a dead Vil, but can he catch him? Can he force him to be out of position here? The Reuters went the wrong way. Nice Huss switch right now. Is it go time for Dutch? Is it go time for Dutch? Is he decided to make his move? Ungurs sees it. He's backing up. He's going to be running the cav away and then pull tricking the skirmishers. Classic. No cav combat yet. Cav combat has come in for Ungurs though. Yeah. So his cav switch is going to be scary. I mean, you can't really call Germany doing a cav switch. I mean, they literally send 9 Uhlans. That's their cav switch. And then now comes 7 skirms with 3 Uhlans. It's so good, man. Germany just so good, man. 8 and 7 skirms with each come with 3 Uhlans. Just insane, man. So insane. Ungurs was built a very aggressive barracks here. I like that because obviously they're going to be closer to his opponent, so they don't have as much to walk. So that's really good for tempo. He's now going to be getting an outpost as well. Unfortunately, Bob Enjoy it only saw it the last second. Didn't even kill the villager, which hurts. That really hurts. Now skirmish is going to be shipped from here, and oh god, just like that. Needed to take down that outpost. Honestly, kill that villager to take down that outpost, and you shut all this tempo down really quickly. But now, just like that, because of that outpost, that came at the perfect time. Bob Enjoy is on the back foot. He is up in score, though. And Bob Enjoy, he's forced onto berries. He doesn't want to be on berries. Still only on 1 barracks and 1 stable. That's not what you want. Oh, Uhlans coming from this rear. But that's a... Look how many Hussars! And cavalry combat coming in at the perfect time here. Look, ding, ding, ding. Cavalry combat right now. Bang! A second before they get their first swing. So it couldn't have been sweeter timing than that. Hussars, oh my goodness me. There's not actually that many war wagons to kill the Hussars quick enough. The Uhlans are doing a good job forming a meat shield, but the skirmishes in the background should be killing the war wagons. And when the Ula... Okay, now they're starting to dwindle, but... That was a fantastic job by the Dutch Hussars there. Just perfect timing with the cav combat. The question is, the skirmisher masses are very, very even Stevens right now. And they're just going to try and trade with each other. Oh, what a tight game. Tighter than the Virgin Mary, this game. Look at the scores as well. Basically an even trade for both. You were kind of expecting Bob and Joy Dutch to take the better trade there, honestly. Like, he just had the perfect micro there, like the perfect swing around of Hussars. But there was a lot of Ulans there. There was a lot of war wagons as well. And I don't think the skirmishers were targeting the war wagons as well as they should have been. Okay, now we're talking. Now we got double stable. So decided to go for the double stable instead of the double racks. Which is always like the decision you have to make as Dutch. Do you go for the double Reuter or double Hussar production? Are you going to have the eco for double Hussars? Or do you just go for the double barracks and try and get the skirm supremacy, like try and get the skirm tempo by just having more skirms than your opponent at all times, which is really important in these types of matchups. Nice. Ungurs sees that early, so he just says, and that's thanks to the line of sight here. He saw the Hussars hanging around, and I don't think Bob and Joy sees any of those. He moved them at the perfect time. Ungurs, you cheeky boy. You'll see one villager, but that's about it. Misses all of these big boys here, which is a massive shame. Oh, and look at this. And oh, just like that. Do you see what I mean? Like, on top of all their insane shipments that they get the best mercenary shipments in the game. They get the Jaegers and the Black Riders, which are just the absolute best skirmisher shipments. You know, maybe bar like Mamelukes or something, but realistically, Jaegers is just so good, especially in this matchup. He's got no option now to either go Hussars or artillery, and it looks like because he's already got the infrastructure down for Hussars, he's going to go for them. And just like that, thanks to that shipment of Jaegers, he gets complete map control again, which is what Germany need. They just constantly need map control, just constantly keep eating up all of these coin mines on the map. Dutch still on 4 banks. Now he's getting infantry combat. Interesting. Is that his best option here? I guess so. I guess so. Doesn't have the resources to ship his church guard. Oh, manages to keep that alive somehow. He's on 36 vills. Take a look at Ungurs. He's on 40, but it's nearer to 50. It's about 48. So ecos are very close right now. Ecos are very, very close. But these Jaegers are so difficult to deal with. Can he force? I was going to say he wants to bait his opponent into the stable here so the Hussars can get a really nice latch on. He's going to get a little bit of a latch, but it's not going to be for long. And again, he's just going in for it. Trying to swarm these Jaegers. You see the Jaegers there. They were forcing the melee. And that was really nice micro by Bob Enjoyer. But is it going to be enough? Reuters, they need to be killing the Ulans. Skirmishers need to be killing the war wagons. Minutemen getting called now as well. Is it going to be enough? The problem is the Jaegers, I think they... Yeah, he just keeps 5 Jaegers alive, and even just 5 Jaegers is just enough to beat this Skirm Goon of his opponent back. And they're all pretty much full HP as well, which is a problem, a massive, massive problem. He needs to defend this gold mine. He needs to defend. He needs this food here. He's still got villagers on berries. This whole game, it feels like he's had just a few villagers on berries, which feels like it could cost him. And oh, it's not looking good. Does he have anything left in the bag? Okay, he has a decent amount of... Oh, is that going to be enough? I don't think it is. He's backing up, but that may be GG right there. That may be GG. Now, imagine 8 halberdiers in that last fight. So imagine if he shipped 8 halberdiers instead of infantry combat. Those 8 halberdiers snaring in there as well could have made a huge difference. They could have made a huge difference. Again, potential mistake there by Dutch. He didn't actually have that many skirms, and just like that, he calls it. What a fucking brilliant game, though. What a brilliant game. That could have gone either way, but Ungurs, oh my god, so aggressive, unrelenting on his opponent, never giving him a second to breathe, which is exactly how you should be playing against Dutch. And look at the all resources. Bob was on top, as was his score for a large portion. That actually made more huzzas than anything else. Wow. But unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be this time. Could have made a few difference. This herd here could have been better herded in. He might have had a couple of back herds. I'm not sure. Kept too many villagers on berries. I understand it was safe to do that because his herd was quite far away from his TC. But yeah, wasn't able to squeeze that 1k wood in either. Just Germany, just such an insane naked FF there. Wow, that is such an insane build order by Ungurs. Great game.